Introducing Nigeria's most innovative and fastest growing private real estate firm, Femab Properties Limited, proud promoters of the upscale Diamond Estate in Lekki and other carefully structured affordable estates in Lagos, Nigeria. The creation of the Femab Group was born out of the phenomenal growth of Femab Global Ventures, which had been in business since 1994. The Femab Group comprises companies providing a wide range of services, contributing immensely to the growth of the construction, haulage, and real estate industries in Nigeria. They include Femab Properties Limited, Alliance Mortgage Consortium Limited, Shelter First and Associates, Oriental Femab Mining Company, Zibo Femab Construction and Installation Company, SFA Logistics, Crystal Blocks and Concrete Industries, as well as Hongyang Seaport and Dredging Construction Nigeria Limited, which is a joint venture between the Femab Group and Chinese partners. Through these partner companies, the Femab Group is able to appropriate the varying functions of these companies to provide support structures for ever-demanding construction industries, whilst helping to ease the raw material needs of Femab Properties, thus ensuring a competitive pricing of its housing deliveries, one of the core business solutions of the Femab Group. Housing delivery is at the core of Femab Group's mission. The major driver of this being Femab Properties, which was incorporated in the year 2000 with a vision to be a household name and dominant force in the real estate industry with a view to attaining global excellence. Indeed, Femab Properties has over the years built a reputation that keeps growing by focusing on its core service areas, which includes real estate development, project management, building design, and construction management, as well as a property and facility management. Femab Properties is led by the multiple award-winning Biodun Aguda, who boasts 2 decades of experience in the real estate industry.
My name is Biodun Aguda. I am the Group Managing Director, Femab Group, of which Femab Properties Limited is a member. At Femab, we build homes. We don't build houses. And that is one of the unique value propositions. So in Femab and in houses we have built, which we call home, you find those ambience. You find those spaces. You find very comforting playing ground. You find malls. You find recreation. So Femab built homes for people to live, sometimes walk and recreate. Here, you don't need to bother about water supply. It's central. You tap into the water 24/7. You don't need to bother with your electricity. It's central. In the next 90 days, you're going to have 24/7. You have recreations, the adults, the children. You have a swimming pool. What else you need? So Femab is displayed to everybody. Those are the benefits. The unique value proposition is the long-lasting nature of your investment, the capital appreciation of your investment. Note that you must buy with a mindset of long term, and that's what we sell in Femab.
Femab Properties are rock solid in the development and maintenance of a number of estates around Lagos, chief of which is Diamond Estate, a well-planned and widely acclaimed neighborhood spread on a 25-hectare tract of land in Shongotedo, just a few meters from the Lagos Business School Pan-African University Lekki campus. The fenced-up and gated Diamond Estate boasts a number of unique features that easily convinces the discerning home buyer to choose it above others in the Lekki axis. A good road network with interlocking stones that complements a warm and neat ambience. 24 hours man security. A dedicated electricity supply. Electronically controlled gates. Street lighting in all areas of the estate. Central water and sewage system. Shopping mall and recreation facilities under development. Refuse disposal and compacting facilities, and a never-ending professionally deployed management of facilities among carefully thought-out features. All these and more motivates Mr. Aguda to say in clear words that the buyer of a property in Diamond Estate doesn't just buy a house, he buys a home. He buys the experience of a lifetime.
Let me say to you that if you haven't been to Diamond 1 and 2, you are losing something. If you are about taking decision as to buying a house, make a visit first to Diamond 1 because we are redefining housing solution.
The design and construction of buildings at Diamond Estates are driven by a desire to constantly embrace world-class standards. They are also tailored to meet specific demands of clients in terms of features, affordability, and financing. The taste of the pudding is, of course, in the eating. There are no better persons to talk about the good life at Diamond Estate better than the inhabitants. Mr. Faustinus Bry is the very first person to take up residency at Diamond Estate. He is also the chairman of the Estate Residents Association.
I needed an environment for a family, and I realized that this was a model that will satisfy my interests. And so I took up the subscription into the property long before development started. And here we are today. And I think it's a family residence. Structure-wise, I think it's good. I engaged Femab Properties Limited to do development for me. Of course, as you know, I was the first to develop the property here. And so we had it done structurally sound first before the walls were completed. I think the development is actually a sound one. I mean, you can see there are very few properties or very few communities that has the kind of road layouts that we have very spacious compounds like you can see. Right? And I think everybody who comes in here actually feels happy being part of the estate.
For Mrs. Oluseyi Olajide, in choosing to buy their property, she and her husband were particular about a neighborhood that provides a good atmosphere for their children to grow and an estate that attends promptly to issues that naturally crop up. They found these and more at Femab Properties Diamond Estate, Lekki.
The response are very good. They are quick to respond and they sort out issues and they meet issues at every point and at time needed. Diamond Estate is actually a conducive place for your children to grow. Like most of the neighbors I have around that whole kids can still mingle around with. And coupled with that fact, it's actually a good place to train your children, and it's actually a good place it's a safe place for children to play around, to ride their bicycle around. That one is actually cool.
A lot of people that have had encounter with us at Femab, we simply tell them that what you are buying is not the house that is standing. As a matter of fact, it's not the block that we have put together. It is the facilities that support it. It is the infrastructure that support it. And that is why we leave no stone unturned to ensure that our facilities and infrastructure are world class. For every estate, we must make swimming pools available, gym available. You must be able to walk around. You must be able to exercise. We don't compromise our standard. We don't compromise our quality. We also don't compromise making it affordable to people.
With its proximity to the Lekki and Victoria Island Extension Business Corridor, Diamond Estate also appeals to young, upwardly mobile professionals with young families.
Well, for me, I think actually, before we moved in here, we wanted a place where the kids will have their freedom, where they can easily play around, where their freedom will not be restricted to just our own apartment. And if you look at Diamond Estate setting, that's kind of a give room for that. So, and I think for that, I think that's still okay for me.
Femab Properties invites you to take an informed decision that is sure to yield positive returns, even in the short term.
If you want to contact us, you can get us at our corporate head office, block 113A, plot 7, Oba Oyekon Estates Road, by F Bus Stop, Lekki Phase 1. You can also visit our website, www.femabproperties.com. You can like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter at Femab Properties, or visit our YouTube page. You can get all this information that may help you make your decision. Thank you.
Home is where the heart is. That saying cannot be more apt with Diamond Estates 1 and 2.